Hey everybody, back from the record show, and this has been a long day. We started out about 6 this morning or so, and we got there when the dealers were loading in, and it was just crazy from the get-go. Like piranhas, man. As soon as they throw records up on the tables, everybody's all over. But did pretty good. Both myself and my buddy did pretty good, and just show a few things real quick. There's a good bit here, and prices were pretty good, anywhere from $2, $5, and some even more. But picked up some cool stuff. Start out with, as I said, I'm not a 45 collector, but they keep coming. So first is another Japanese. This is Blondie Atomic, and these actually came from a friend that I got a bunch of credit with, so it didn't cost anything today, basically. Grand Funk Shine On. Just love that cover. Next is Picture This Saxon and the band played on. It's an original. Next is one of my favorite bands, Stars, Cherry Baby. It's on yellow. Love Stars, never heard Stars. Check them out, it's great poppy rock stuff. Next is it's a Sundays release. It's the new Color 6. I think this came out in like '93. If I read the date right. And next up is Genesis 3x3. This is kind of cool. It's from '81, I think. I read on here. But anyways, it's import. It's got the Charisma. It's '82 actually. And the last one is Donovan Miller Yellow. Just kind of cool. Grab that. Alright, next the albums. I'd say going just kind of quick because there's a good many here. And haven't listened to any yet, other than maybe 2 or 3. So, got the Metallica Saint Anger. It's kind of the last one I needed. It's one of the reissues. So I just want to kind of have that for the collection. Not one of my favorites. Next is the Titanics, which is what's playing right now. This I have no idea. There's a lot of blind buys in here, so this is pretty good. It's a band from Boston. That's what the guy was telling me. And this is 1989. Next is I bought this because of seeing it in the BC. A lot of people showing it. So Lord of the Rings. And I found this for like $2, so thought I'd take a chance on it. Haven't checked it out yet. Next, this is a reissue, still sealed. And I was talking to the guy, and he told me the whole history behind it. It's basically a blues album with like adult lyrics, pretty raunchy, he said. Snatching the Poontangs, and this is from like the '60s, I believe he was saying. So he said it's pretty hot, you know, blues playing. So I'm kind of excited to hear that. Next, Black Sheep. This is from the mid-'70s, early '70s. And I got this. My buddy was telling me about it. He picked it up. The singer is Louis Chromatico, and you shorten that to Lou Graham. It's a singer from Foreigner, the band he was in before Foreigner. Next, Gravedigger 5, all black and hairy. This is sealed, reissue on box. It's on colored vinyl. Kind of excited to hear that. That looks really cool. Next is a band called Growl. One of the dealers there was telling me about them. Said they're really cool. So I want to check them out. And they're on Discreet, which is Zappa's label. They look pretty cool. See what they sound like. So there's a lot of blind buys in here, kind of cheap buys. Slosh. This is on Oasis. It's also another 70s van, 75, and this is sealed. This looks kind of cool. I'm hoping it's hard rock. Next is Chopper. This is on Areola, 79. Next is and I have a couple other things by, kind of digging Roadmaster. Never seen this one before. It's from 76. Kind of hard rock kind of stuff. And the other ones I have are. Found John Hammond mileage. Like John Hammond. Still in the shrink. John Hammond footwork. James Cotton high compression. This is on alligator. I like the alligator labels. Try and pick up any alligator I can find. Really happy to find this cheap. Champion Jack Capri Natural and Sulfur Blues. It's I think it's original on Atlantic. Haven't looked it up yet. Next is Hooker and Heat. I've read how great this album's supposed to be. This is John Lee Hooker and Canned Heat. So, excited to hear this. And that came from, a lot of that blues came from the same guy I hit last month. Next, the Cynics, Learn to Lose. This is on Get Hip. Great label out of the Pittsburgh area, I believe. Try and pick up any Get Hip I can find. It's affordable. Cynics, Get Our Way. Also on Get Hip. The Eyes of Mine. Tales of the Turquoise Umbrella. This is on Vox. I'm hoping it's kind of garagey. It's 1984. It might be part of that Paisley stop or that garage revival. This I have no idea. It just looks really cool. The Steps, Studio. It's a cool cover. This is also on Vox from 87. Pontiac Brothers. No idea. It just looks kind of cool. Frontiers. This I found with the Cynics and all that, so I figured it was kind of similar. Next, T-Bone Walker reissue, like from the 80s. Or maybe not so much a reissue, just like a best of kind of thing. Like blues, so pick up as much blues as I can find. Next, Muddy Waters, folk singer. This is one of the chess reissues. It's like mint shape from 87. Tailgaters, Tore Up. Kind of dig these guys. Wishbone Ash, Twin Barrels Burning. Great car cover. Looks like it was a promo and somebody scratched it out. Didn't notice that when I originally grabbed it. Bo Diddley's 16 all-time greatest hits. I think this may be an original press on Checker. I'll have to look, which doesn't matter one way or the other. I like Bo Diddley, so I'm happy to have it, original or not. First Bo Diddley, chess reissue, Chess Masters. These are from the 80s. Go Bo Diddley, another 80s reissue. Bo Diddley. This just looked cool. I have no idea. The Ronchettes scrapbook, still sealed. Looks like they're an LA band or no, maybe a New York band. All female punk band. Mountain. This was like their 80s release. I remember the video for this, for Hard Times. Had like Jesse the Body Ventura in it and all that. Hounds. I believe I've heard this at some point, just kind of hard rock. This looked really cool. Yipes. No idea. It's from '79. Guessing maybe new wave-ish. Frost, Through the Eyes of Love. I think I have something else by Frost, if I'm thinking correctly, and I dug them, so kind of cheap, picked it up. Bulldog, no idea, just a cool cover. It looked like they may be kind of hard rock. Grabbed that. Rayman Zarek. It's a solo album. Love that picture on the back. I like a lot of different music, so Grandpa Jones sings his greatest hits. Well, it's original on King. That was like $2, so like Grandpa Jones, some bluegrass stuff he does. Alice Cooper live at the Whiskey A Go Go in '69. And usually I kind of stay away from these kind of things, but this is on Edsel, which is a pretty good label. Like I know they reissued a lot of the T-Rex and all that, so give that a shot. There's a brand new pressing of Wolf Mother, Cosmic Egg. Haven't heard this album as much as the first one. Really dug the first one. Just great rock. Australian band. Paul Sampson from the Sampson Band. It's Joint Forces. I've never seen this. It's on Raw Power, 1986. Some metal I've never heard or had. Spirit Caravan, Elusive Truth. This looks brand new. This is from 2001. Got Wino there. The Runaways. It's a picture disc on Rhino. And the guy had it for like $25. I think I ended up getting it for like 11 or 12. Just like the Runaways, something kind of different. Just a reissue thing on Rhino from '81. Scorpions 12-inch gatefold. Passion Rules the Game. And that's it. Real quick. Blew through all those. Like I said, it was a great show. Usually always is there. We hit the show and then we ended up going into Baltimore and hitting a shop. A couple shops, and oh, there's one more thing. Kind of kept this towards the end. At the shop, I was kind of done for the day. I was going to pick out maybe a couple little things, but the guy pulled out some stuff from behind the counter, and he's like, "Hey, you can take a look through these." And in there, I found Bull Angus original pressing, 70s hard rock. And man, I was happy as could be to get this, and it made me a real good deal on it as compared to what they go for on eBay. And that's probably the find of the day, which wasn't at the show, it was at a shop, but still. But didn't get to hook up with Mr. C. Goodwin, Chris. Hopefully next show, Chris, if you make it, definitely got to hook up. And maybe take you into Baltimore, show you some of the shops down there in case you haven't been to them. And looking forward to seeing your video, seeing what all you found. So hope everybody had a good weekend. Thanks for watching.